Hi, my name is Emmy Peck. Welcome to the cutting room floor. We have an a cappella choir with us today, and their name is the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan. And we're going to talk to some of the members of the ensemble. The director of the group is Charles Whitmore, who's standing next to me. And next to Charles, we have the business manager and, of course, one of the singers of the group, and her name is Cindy Kellerman. Cindy, let me ask you, this is quite a nice-sized group for a choir. Where are these members from?
Our members come from the Tri-County area, but we do have one member that travels from Florida to be with us throughout the season.
Wow. So they're Wayne, Oakland,
Wayne,
Macomb?
Oakland, Macomb County. We have people from all the counties within the area.
Right. Well, looking at the costumes that you have, it looks like it's a Renaissance costume.
Yes, these are all Renaissance period costumes. Yes, they are.
So the songs that you are going to be singing would be from that time period.
Yes, we are singing a cappella Renaissance material.
Right. Charles, as the director, I assume you have a lot to do with finding the songs and taking care of the arrangements?
Well, the arrangements that we do are already arranged for soprano, alto, tenor, bass.
Wow. Okay. Is this how it was originally or over the many years?
In the Renaissance period, unfortunately, they didn't let the ladies really sing. It was originally written for men and boys to be singing. It was usually sung by trebles and then countertenors and then tenors and then basses.
Right, so like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Right, right. So, so you do have something that you start with and then customize it for your group.
Yeah, we get most of our stuff through Oxford University Press, and we go from there.
Cindy, let's meet the members of your group now. And we're going to start over here in front of me.
I'd be pleasured. Nancy Reddy, one of our sopranos. Becca Adams, another soprano. Lee Marciniak, one of our altos. Bobby Hurst, another alto. Aaliyah Paz, another alto. I myself, Cindy Kellerman, alto. Charles Whitmore, our director, also tenor. The lovely Ginny Lundquist, our soprano. Vicki Kimler, a soprano. The lovely Nora King, a soprano as well. And this gentleman is not a soprano. This is Al Hyland, our bass.
Now you have 9 members with you today, and I know that you have some other people that come on with you at various occasions and when they're in town and so forth. I assume that on occasion you do look for new members. How does one go about doing that?
Well, for audition opportunities, all they need to do is give me a call. We'll set up a date and time for an audition. And they come in with the group and vocalize with us and individually with our director, Charles Whitmore.
Okay, so if you feel like dressing up fancy and learning some new songs, this is the group. What kind of music are we going to hear in this show, Charles?
Well, you'll hear music of the 16th century, some of the 17th century, and then, of course, as we get into the Christmas season, we use standard carols and a lot of music from all of the different eras and kind of mix it up.
So your various events could be according to the season, according to a theme, and so forth.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have a performance now by this group of 9 gorgeous ladies and gentlemen, and the name of the group is the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan.
Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing a merry song. Oh, let your heart be joyful, come and sing along. Our song is made for singing, to sing throughout the year. It ever keeps on bringing some laughter and good cheer. La 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 la. Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing a merry
Oh, let your heart be joyful.
Oh, come and sing along. Let every day be merry. Let every day be bright. Let music fill the rafters with songs of such delight. La 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 la. Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing a merry song.
Oh, let your heart be joyful.
Oh, come and sing along. Oh, come and sing.
Oh, come and sing
A merry song.
a merry song.
Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing. Come sing a merry song.
Me lords and ladies, under the direction of Sir Charles Whitmore, we have for your pleasure the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan.
Sing we and chant it while the granted, la 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 la. Sing we and chant it while the granted, la 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 la. Not long you've lasted and only chased, now it's the pleasure to take our pleasure. La 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 la. Not long you've lasted and only chased, now it's the pleasure to take our pleasure. La 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 la. All things invite us now to delight us. La 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 la. All things invite us now to delight us. La 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 la. Hence care be happy, no mirth be lacking. Let's spare no treasure to live in pleasure. La 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 la. Hence care be happy, no mirth be lacking. Let's spare no treasure to live in pleasure. La 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 la.
Indeed, let us spare nothing. I am Sir Charles, and I have the pleasure of music, and the pleasure of music beckons. Let us hear the tale of Poor Maiden from the Valley as the ensemble sings early one morning.
Early one morning, just as the sun was rising, I heard a maid sing in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so? Remember the vows that your lady did to marry. Remember the vow where you vowed to be true. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so? Oh, gaze the garland and fresh of the roses I call from my garden to bind on my brow. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so? Thus sang the poor maid her sorrows bewailing. Thus sang the poor maiden in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so?
His Majesty's beautiful gardens and groves are lush and aflame with color. I am Lady Ginny, and our next selection speaks of this beauty as we present in these delightful, pleasant groves.
In these delightful pleasant groves, in these delightful pleasant groves, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate our happy, happy loves. In these delightful pleasant groves, in these delightful pleasant
speak of joy, you speak of amore, but you've said nothing of passione. Our next madrigal from Italia, O Occhi Manza Mia, mixes both amore and passione, just as it should be.
Me lords and ladies, I'm Lady Nancy, and I bring the latest gossip about Princess Phyllis. Thou knowest she's such a trollop. Her story is told in our next ditty.
Fair Phyllis, I saw sitting all alone, feeding a flock near to the mountainside. Fair Phyllis, I saw sitting all alone, feeding a flock near to the mountainside. The shepherd knew not whither she was gone,
Knew not whither she was gone.
but after her lover, but after her lover, on his side.
Down he walked.
Up and down, up and down, he wandered, up and down, up and down, he wandered. Up and down, he wandered, up and down, up and down, he wandered.
For she was missing.
For she was missing
When he found her. Oh,
then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing.
up and down he walked.
Up and down, up and down, up and down, he wandered. Up and down, up and down, he wandered. Up and down, he wandered. Up and down, up and down, he wandered.
For she was missing.
For she was missing, and he found her. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing.
I'm Sir Alan. 'Tis indeed a juicy bit of gossip about Princess Phyllis. However, wait until thou hearest the lamentations of my good friend Sir Damon over the saucy minx, Princess Daphne.
Hard by a fountain, hard by a fountain, Damon sat complaining. Hard by a fountain, hard by a fountain, Damon sat complaining. Of Daphne fair and her unkind disdaining. And ever and anon, and ever and anon, and ever and anon, he sadly
Victoria aus Deutschland. Bitte, let us enjoy a Madrigal from my homeland. Voll auf, ihr Gäste! Trinkt doch aus.
My dear friends, I'm Lady Rebecca, and all of this merriment is truly wonderful, but I fear it may wake the child. We bring a charming lullaby carol from Czechoslovakia to soothe the spirit. The Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan presents Rocking.
As the angels watchfully guard mother and child, the rejoicing on this miraculous birth can be heard throughout the land.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your heavenly song? Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see Christ, whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Spirit of nature laid, who the words of angels praise, Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while on hearts in love we raise. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
We have a group of singers with us today. They're a choir, and the name is the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan. And we're going to talk to two of the members that are standing next to me, and of course we're going to follow it by some wonderful songs. The first person we're going to talk to is Cindy Kellerman, and this is Cindy, and Cindy is the business manager of the group. And we're curious, it's such a lovely, lovely group. What kind of outfits are you ladies and gentlemen wearing?
Well, these costumes, each one of the members themselves had these made, and most of them are very similar. They are made out of satins and brocades and really represent the Renaissance era of jewel tone colors.
So it's as close as you can get from paintings and so forth as to the colors that were popular and the jewelry and the headdresses.
Yes, and the style is accommodating to everyone's figure, which is very important.
Yes, for singers.
Yes,
extremely,
indeed.
extremely important. Now, the director of the group stands next to me, Charles Whitmore. And Charles, how long has this group been together?
Well, the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan's been together for about 13 years.
Wow.
And it started as a dream of mine, and Cindy came up to me and said a friend of hers had a wedding coming up. Get the Renaissance group together. And I said, what Renaissance group? So at that time I was working with a theater and doing some theater stuff. So we got some of the people together that I knew could sing from the theater, and we put together a quintet actually at that time, and then we went from there, and the group grew, and the group got popular, and we started doing things, and so it's been a dream to have a Renaissance group, so we have a Renaissance group.
So there it is. Well, Miss Business Manager, tell us, he mentioned weddings. What are the other kind of venues do you have?
Oh my goodness, we have done just about everything. My heavens. We've been music camp clinicians. We have done Birmingham First Night. We've done Noel Night at the DIA. We've done the Holly Renaissance Festival. We do private parties, and as a matter of fact, we do quite a few for the Henry Ford Estate. We have done, oh gosh, Narden Park's Wednesday evening concert series in the summer. My word, there's just so many. Quite a few sacred concerts as well throughout the Tri-County area.
Right, so some of them are thematic and some of them are seasonal.
Yes,
Is that
indeed.
right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, now I'll ask Charles here. This music has to come from somewhere. Who does the research?
Well, I do a lot of the research. A lot of it's taken from the standard repertoire for a cappella groups. I use from my training at Eastern. I sang with the Madrigal singers at Eastern, and so we do a lot of the favorites that I remember from working with Emily Lowe. And then we research a lot of our music comes from Oxford University Press and places like that. And it's just standard repertoire right now, basically.
Right. Well, I think we'd like to meet the singers now. And Cindy, if you would you tell us who is who, starting over here?
I would be thrilled. Our soprano on the end is Nancy Reddy. Nancy is a dedicated member of our group. Nancy comes in from Florida to perform with us throughout the season.
Oh my.
So she's a dedicated member.
You bet.
Not unlike the rest of our dedicated members, but she travels the farthest. Next, we have Rebecca Cook, who is also a soprano. And we have Lee Marciniak, an alto. Roberta Hurst, who is also an instrumentalist as well, who's our alto. And Aaliyah Paz, who is one of our altos as well. Myself, Cindy Kellerman, alto. Charles Whitmore, tenor. And
going behind me.
Yes, we have the lovely Lady Ginny Lundquist, who is our soprano. And we have Vicki Kimler, another soprano. And we have Nora King, another soprano. And
I'm not soprano.
And this gentleman is not a soprano. And this is Al Hyland, our bass.
Well, thank you very much. And we're looking forward to this performance now.
Thank you.
So let me tell you, you're going to be listening to the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan.
My lords and ladies, we pray that you have found pleasure with our performance. The members of the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan dedicate our next selection to our audience. Please enjoy Tommy Ford's Madrigal, Since First I Saw Your Face.
Since first I saw your face, I resolved to honor and belong thee. If now I bid you stay, let I wish my heart had ever known thee. What I loved and you and light shall live.
continue with my heart doth beg, you will not forget.
And I bring good tidings from Mother England o'er the sea.
Masters in this hall, here he is today, brought from oversea, and ever I you pray. No, 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 sing we there, open our folk on earth, on the Son of God so dear. No, 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 sing we love, God to dare, both the praise and cast down the proud. There indeed we see a sweet and goodly maid, and a fair old man upon the straw she lay, and a little child on her underneath.
What we heard the sis that comes to me.
No, sing we clear, open our folk on earth, on the Son of God so dear. No, sing we love, God today hath both praised and cast down the proud.
This is Christ the Lord, Masters be glad. Christmas is coming, and noble shall be sad. No, 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 sing we live, open our book, on the Son of God so dear.
No, sing we loud, God today hath both praised and cast down the proud. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Sing in a manger laid, who the hearts of angels praise. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while on hearts in love we raise. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
My lords and ladies, I am Sir Alan, and it is fitting and proper to sing and make mirth in celebration of the Lord's grand and glorious birth. The ensemble continues with a song to sing by John Moschnick.
Nos honor gloria et tibi decus Maria. Nos honor gloria et salute terra nobis.
Song to sing, I have good right and mirth to make in this present, for now is born a baron of mine, unde fugido continens.
Nos honor gloria et tibi decus Maria. Nos honor gloria et salute terra nobis.
His name was born in Bethlehem of Spain, the name of goodness glorified.
Nos honor gloria et tibi decus Maria. Nos honor gloria et salute terra nobis. And now is come His Lord to make His way, the Father of heaven and earth, and now the there shall sing. He's full of shame of Holy Ghost. Nos honor gloria et tibi decus Maria. Nos honor gloria et salute terra nobis.
Now Jesus Christ,
And Jesus Christ, and to the Lord of everything, of everything, and great is wonder is the Lord is the glory. Nos honor gloria et tibi decus Maria. Nos honor gloria et salute terra nobis.
And as a favored example, we offer Robert Shaw's arrangement of The Holly and the Ivy.
When they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the
Merry Christmas to all. The ringing of bells, the glorias of angelic choirs. What would Christmas be without it? The Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan presents Ding Dong Merrily on High.
Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing. Ding dong merrily the sky is lit with angels singing. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. In so heavy below, let steeple bells be swunging, and the oh, my priest and people sunging. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Pray you dutifully prime your Latin chimey ringers. May you beautifully rhyme your eve and songy singers. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis.
Noel, I'm Lady Nancy. The sending and receiving of Christmas cards and salutations has long been a part of the holiday season. Willow Hudson chose to share her joy by writing Christmas cards for her clergy friends at the Cathedral Church of St. Paul in Detroit. Her good friend and composer Alfred Bird has set several of these greetings to music for your enjoyment.
joyful and sing a merry song. Oh, let your heart be joyful, come and sing along. Our song is made for singing, to sing throughout the year. It ever keeps on bringing some laughter and good cheer. La la, la 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 la. Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing a merry song.
Oh, let your heart be joyful.
Oh, come and sing along. Let every day be merry, let every day be bright. Let music fill the rafters with songs of such delight. La la, la 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 la. Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing a merry song.
Oh, let your heart be joyful.
Oh, come and sing along. Oh, come and sing.
Oh, come and sing
A merry song.
a merry song.
Oh, let your heart be joyful and sing. Come sing a merry song. La la, la 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 la.
Little Jesus, sweetly sleep. Do not stir. We will lend our coat of fur. We will rock you, rock you. We will rock you, rock you. Sing of her to keep you warm, snugly round your tiny form. Mary's little baby sleep, sweetly sleep, sleep in comfort, slumber deep. We will rock you, rock you, rock you. We will rock you, rock you, rock you. We will serve you all we can. Darling, little man.
Lords and ladies, we have come to the end of our performance, and I, Sir Charles of Westminster, and all the members of the Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan, bid thee a fond farewell.
Caroling, caroling, now we go. Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the snow. Christmas bells are ringing. Joyous voices sweet and clear. Sing the sound of heart to cheer. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the town. Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling up and down. Christmas bells are ringing. Mark you well the song we sing. Glad tidings now we bring. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling near and far, Christmas bells are ringing. Following, following on the star, Christmas bells are ringing. Sing we all this happy morn, though the King of Heaven is born. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. All things invite us now to delight us, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. All things invite us now to delight us, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. And shall we packing, no earthly lacking, and spare no treasure to live in pleasure, fa la 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 la. And shall we packing, no earthly lacking, and spare no treasure to live in
Again, I'm Sir Charles. We pray that you have enjoyed our Christmas presentation as we send peace and joy to all. The Vocal Arts Ensemble of Michigan will now end our performance with Franz Gruber's traditional Silent Night.